biggest stage in American football, the Super Bowl, a night of glory for some and heartbreak for others. And tonight, the Philadelphia Eagles have written their name in history once again. It took a few drives for the game to settle into a rhythm. The Eagles were moving the ball efficiently while the Kansas City Chiefs struggled to find their footing. Philadelphia's first drive showed promise, but a controversial offensive pass interference call on A.J. Brown forced them to punt. On the Chiefs' first possession, Mahomes and company picked up an early first down but failed to sustain the drive, punting the ball away. The Eagles' second drive was extended by a penalty on Trent McDuffie for making contact with Dallas Goedert. A couple of plays later, Jalen Hurts launched a deep pass to Jahan Dotson that was initially ruled a touchdown. But upon review, his knee was down before crossing the goal line. No worries for the Eagles though. They executed their signature tush push to power into the end zone, putting Philly up 7-0. Meanwhile, the Chiefs still couldn't get anything going. Mahomes was struggling to find open targets, and once again Kansas City was forced to punt. The second quarter turned into a nightmare for the Chiefs. It all started with an offsides call that negated a huge sack on Hurts. Kansas City thought they had a defensive stop, but then Hurts threw an interception to Bryant Cook, swinging the momentum back to the Chiefs. But Kansas City couldn't capitalize. Starting at their own 4-yard line, Mahomes and the offense went 3 and out yet again. The Eagles' defense had their number, and they knew it. After a while, we just felt like nothing could go wrong for us tonight, and that feeling was justified. Shortly after, Mahomes was picked off again, this time by DeJean, who returned it 38 yards for a defensive touchdown. Eagles up 17-0. The Chiefs were in serious trouble. The Eagles kept pouring it on. After another Chiefs punt, Hurts led the offense to another touchdown, finding A.J. Brown wide open in the just like that. The Eagles were up 24-4 after 0 before halftime. Those early turnovers swung the momentum, and I take full responsibility. You can't give up 14 points off mistakes in a Super Bowl. Coming out of halftime, Kansas City needed a miracle, but instead the Eagles continued to dominate. Philly extended their lead with a field goal, making it 27-0. The Chiefs showed signs of life when Mahomes finally connected with Travis Kelce for a big gain, but it was too little too late. A crucial fourth down pass was broken up by Avonte Maddox, turning the ball over once again. Moments later, Hurts threw a deep strike to Devonta Smith for yet another Eagles touchdown. Philly up 34-0. The Chiefs dynasty was crumbling right before our eyes. Finally, the Chiefs got on the scoreboard with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Mahomes found rookie Xavier Worthy for a long touchdown, but the two-point attempt failed. The score, 32-6. Philly responded with another field goal, extending their lead to 31 points. But the Eagles weren't done yet. On Kansas City's next drive, Mahomes dropped back to throw, but before he could get rid of the ball, Milton Williams knocked it loose. Another turnover, and yet another Eagles field goal, 66. The Chiefs put together a couple of late touchdowns, with Mahomes finding Hopkins and Worthy again to make the score look respectable at 40-22. But the game had been over long before. The Eagles recovered the onside kick, and with just seconds left, Hurts took a knee, sealing the victory. The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions.